Good afternoon. Welcome to Noble Taylor's class. As you can see, I am dressed up in my head armor and my clothing. Make sure you guys DM me your first and last initials. Good afternoon again. Good afternoon. Make sure you guys DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Good afternoon. Make sure you DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. As you can see, Mr. Taylor is dressed up in the in the casual and the headband and everything. And as you can see, my cloth, my robe, my headband. As you can see, I am ready for class. I hope you are. Again, good afternoon. Welcome to Noble's Taylor class. We'll let the music play a little longer. Who knows what I am? Who knows what I am? Who has any idea of my character right now? Type it in the comment section. So, you guys, who has any idea of my character right now? Any idea of my character? We're going to get started in 2 more minutes. Exactly, I am Julius Caesar. I am Julius Caesar. So let's get started. Who can tell me what have we been working on all week? What have we been working on all week? What have we been working on all week? Who can write that down? What have we been working on all week? Who can tell me what we've been working on all week? What have we been working on all week? We want to go back. So again, good afternoon. This is Mr. Taylor. I am your world history teacher. Today we're going to finish looking at the different kinds of citizens and how special, but also how powerful they were. So our schedule for today will be quite energetic. So I want you guys to stay focused. First thing we're going to do, we're going to complete our do now. Second thing we're going to do, we're going to review our vocabulary words. Some of the words are new. But then again, you guys are very academically strong, so you guys can catch on to that real quick. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to discuss some unit questions. We're going to really focus on the concept of power, democracy, and citizenship. Fourth thing we're going to do, we're going to start annotations. And last but not least, we are going to review our impact facts. So let's get started. Our do now question for today, you're going to answer this in your comment section. Our question is, between Leonidas and Socrates, 2 impactful leaders, who inspired citizens more? Who inspired citizens more? I want you guys to tell me in your comment section. So again, good afternoon. Make sure you DM me your first and last initials and the period the period that you're in, excuse me. So how you're going to start it off is, I think Leonidas or Socrates inspired people more, because you're going to write that in your comment section. Take a minute to think about it. This is for your own opinion. This is for your own opinion. I want you to tell me, who do you think was more inspirational, Leonidas or Socrates? Who do you guys think? Thank you guys for DMing me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Do not forget to DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. I know you guys are coming up with some really good answers, some really great answers. Good afternoon. Make sure you guys DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Right now, you are writing down your answer in the comment section. Who do you think was more inspirational, Leonidas or Socrates? I know I have some really good answers coming up, so I want you guys to take your time. Who do you guys think was more inspirational? Remember, Socrates thought with his mind a lot, and Leonidas was a very powerful, strong figure. So who do you guys think inspired people more? Was it the very strong leader of Leonidas or the intellectual leader of Socrates? I want you guys to type in your answer. Let me see a few answers before we continue. And again, it's not a right or wrong answer, just your own opinion. Who do you think was who do you guys think was more inspirational, Leonidas or Socrates? Who was more inspirational, Leonidas? And I'll make it a little clear for you guys. Make it back a little bit. There you go. Everybody can see it. Let me see some answers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Who do you guys think was more Leonidas? Okay. Remember, do not write your first and last name. Only DM me your first and last name. Like I said before, DM me your first and last name. I want you guys to use the sentence starter. I think either Leonidas or Socrates inspired people more because. That's all I want you guys to write down. Good afternoon, guys. Make sure you guys answer this do now question. If you want to say your answer, you guys can request. Do not say your name. Do not show your face, but you guys can read your answer. Again, DM me your first and last initials, and I want you guys to answer my question. Okay, I think Leonidas inspired people more because he was a war god, and he had a big army, and he had a lot of power. Okay, that is a real good start, real good foundation. Who else would like to try to answer this? Remember, Leonidas was a very powerful figure, very impactful figure, very combative figure. Socrates thought more with his brain. He thought that the brain, the mind was more powerful than the body. So, in your opinion, who do you think was more inspirational, Leonidas or Socrates? I see one answer, which is a really good foundation. Anybody else want to try? Let me get one more. I know you guys are still typing. I'll take another 30 seconds, then we will continue. Remember, your participation points are very important. 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. All right, we're going to go back in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, but again, so some people said Socrates. Okay. So right now I saw Leonidas and Socrates. Those are two very powerful people. Very powerful leaders. But then again, they all had different ways of our leadership. Okay, so see a lot of answers now. Leonidas because he has power and a strong army. Leonidas because he was a god and people listen to him. Okay, Socrates because he allowed people to tell their thoughts and make them feel free. Okay, these are all good answers. Socrates, remember, make sure you guys give me your explanations. Good job. Leonidas. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to look at some vocabulary terms. So, the first term is athean. Athean. What is a key term, or what is a key concept in this first term? What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think is a root word in that text? I'll wait 30 seconds, then I'll let you guys go ahead and tell me what do you guys think is a key term in that text. Yeah, exactly. So it is a resident from Athens, Greece. It is a resident from Athens, Greece. So that's a person that was born or from the country of Athens, Greece. Number 2. Aristocratic. That is a term that relates to a person having a high rank in a society. So a person being very powerful in their society. So, as you guys can see from my demeanor, I have on my robe, I have on my head ensemble. I'm basically Julius Caesar. So Julius Caesar was a person that was very high demand in his country. So we're going to continue. Can everyone see? My head ensemble, as you can see, is taped on. My wardrobe, I look pretty good. I know. So we're going to continue. So as you guys can see, our next word is monopoly. What do you guys think monopoly is? What do you guys think monopoly is? Monopoly. What is the word monopoly? What do you guys think the word monopoly means? What does the word monopoly mean? It's a game. It's a game about what? What is the object of the game Monopoly? You are correct. What is the object of the game Monopoly? What is the goal to play Monopoly? You have to do what? It is a game, but what do you have to do? How do you win the game? What are some things you have to do to be a winner? I know it's a game, but what do you have to do to be a winner? Come on, think about it. So to get the most money, Monopoly is complete ownership. You own everything. You are the leader. You own everything. You don't want to be bankrupt. So you want to have complete ownership of goods. All right. And our last word is reform. 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 What do you guys think the word reform is? Take your time. What do you guys think the word reform? Come on, guys. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. The word reform means is to make better changes in government. So we're going to bring it back real quick. As you can see, Mr. Taylor had to take off the headpiece, but I still have on my robe. So we looked at 4 major concepts. The first concept is atheist. Atheist is a resident that is from the country of Greece. The second word is aristocratic. Aristocratic is a person that has a high rank or a high mark in society. Watch your mouth. The third word is monopoly. Monopoly is complete ownership. And the fourth word is reform. Reform means to make better changes in our government. So we're going to continue working. Remember, if there are any questions, you can definitely put it in the comment section, but you are going to watch your mouth in class. Now, are there any questions? If there are not, give me a thumbs up. If there are any questions, you can type it in. So again, if there aren't any questions, we can continue with our questions, or if there aren't, you can give me a thumbs up. So are we ready? Let's go. Let me see. All right, 1. Any more thumbs up? Any more thumbs up? We are on page 7. We're still viewing page 7. Page 7. Page 7. All right, so we're going to continue. So as you can see, we have our information here. So these are some questions that I want us to look at. First question is, and you guys can comment in the comment section. Number 1, how does democracy affect social change? So the first question is, how does democracy, well, if you know what the word democracy is, please type it in the comment section. We went over those terms yesterday, Thursday, and some of you guys should have wrote them down. So what does the term democracy means? When you hear the word democracy, what comes to mind? Take a moment or two and just type it in the comment section. We're doing pretty good on time, so let's maintain our focus. And again, please watch your mouth. If you know what it is, type it in the comment section. What does the term democracy mean? If you know what it is, type it in the comment section. Again, good afternoon. Please DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Ruled by people, exactly. So the question is asked, how does people ruling a society affect the social climate? Please pay attention to class. If you can't, you can always be reported to the administrator. Stay focused. It is the idea of people having power to decide how the government is operated. Exactly. So my question is, how does democracy affect how the social climate is? How does democracy make people feel? Who can type that answer in? Who can tell me how does democracy affect the social climate? How does people being in charge affect how society is? Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I want you guys to type it in the comment section now. It is the idea of people of having power to decide how the government is operated. Okay, anybody else? How does democracy affect the social structure? So how does people have the ability to vote for whoever is in office affect how the community is? I know you guys are typing some really good answers, so let me hear some of your answers. And remember, type in detail. Tell me exactly how you feel about it. Come on. Democracy affects the society by overpowering them and give them little respect. Okay. So who gets little respect, the government or the citizens? Sure, no problem. I'll say the question one more time. The question is, how does democracy affect how social structure is? So basically my question is asking, how does democracy, people having the ability to vote for who was ever in government, how does that affect how their society is? Everyone has different ideas and it is confusing, so everybody's always making a decision and agreeing with one another. Okay. Anybody else? I know some of you guys are still typing, so I'll wait 30 more seconds and let you guys type in your answers. Good afternoon. Please DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Democracy is affected by the people who show how they want who they want in office. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So you see that you have some technical difficulties. That's fine. So we're going to get started. So we're going to go on to the next question. The next question again, guys. Stay focused, so you guys are getting your participation points. Next question is, does government promote social happiness? So, does government make people happy? Does government do government officials make our society happy? Does government, people that control citizens, that control laws, do they make citizens happy? And if so, how? How do you think governments make citizens happy? What do you guys think about that? Stay focused, guys. There's a lot of playing going on. This is the fourth advisory. Stay focused. Please do not type your name in the comment section. If you need any help, you can DM me. Stay focused, guys. Come on. No, because people are never happy. Okay. That's fair. That's a fair statement. Anybody else? Again, do not type in your name. Okay. No, because they do not want to listen to us. Okay. All right. Some people may not like some people may not like it, so people don't, because I do not like it because it's unfair and it's a stupid idea. Okay. Yes, because some people do stuff, okay, because they do stuff people like and stuff people don't like. Okay. Because they don't want to listen to us. Okay. That's fair. Anybody else? Okay, there are a few good questions again. So the question again was, how does government do government officials promote social happiness? So basically, do government officials make citizens happy? Some of you guys said yes, some of you guys said no. So we're going to go to the last question. The last question is as follows. How does government create oppression, which means abuse, to its citizens? So how does government create oppression to its citizens? So how does government make people feel less than worthy? Or how do government officials create a very negative feeling regarding their citizens? How is that possible? Oppression means abuse, something that is not happy, something that is wrong. So what do you guys think? How does government create abuse for its citizens? Or can that even happen? Again, oppression means abuse. No, because the government don't give people what they want or need. Okay, that's fair. Really good start. Really good start. Anybody else? Again, DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. Do not say your name. Do not type in your name. They arrest them. Okay. So that's a abuse part. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'll wait another 30 seconds, then we will continue. Anybody else? Anybody else? 20 more seconds. Sure. The question again is, how does government or how do government officials make people, or I'm sorry, abuse its citizens? How do government officials abuse its citizens? I think the government creates abuse for their society because some governments don't listen to their society's opinions. Okay, really good answer. Really good answer. Anybody else? Anybody else? The government does not give people what they need. All right. So these are all fair assumptions and or concepts of your ideas. Now and again, we are talking about or we are discussing the Greek people and how the Greek citizens felt about their different governments. So today what we're going to do, we're going to look at how they formed their own government and how their society was. So we're on page 7 of which was your work from, I want to say a few days ago. So we're going to review it again. Arresting things for things they don't do. That's a really good answer. So again, please take out page 7. Page 7, that is the text that we have been working on since Thursday. If you're good, give me a thumbs up. If you're good, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Good job. All right. The government doesn't listen to all of society's opinions. You are correct about that. And we're going to do one more. So we're going to go to our text. So again, this is our text right here. This is our text right here. Our text right here. I want you guys to stay focused because we're going to annotate everything. We're going to annotate. So as you guys can see, we're on the second to last paragraph. I'm sorry, the second paragraph where it starts with the new government. So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to tell me what should be annotated. Tell me what should be annotated. Again, you are correct. We're on text 2. Text 2. Good job. Good job. We're on text 2. So, you started? If you're ready, let's get started. It says, the new government of Athens was known as a democracy. What should be underlined? What should be either underlined and or circled? What should be either underlined and or circled? What should be either underlined and or circled from the word the to democracy? I want you guys to type in what should be underlined and or circled because we are annotating this. Go ahead and type it in the comment section now. Government is one, exactly. Government. What else besides government? Good job. Athens. So we're going to underline government, Athens. What else? Democracy. Good job. So we have government, Athens, democracy. So the new government of Athens was a democracy. The word, okay, good job. So let's end it right there. I want you guys to underline the new government, Athens, democracy. When you have that, give me a thumbs up. When you have that, give me a thumbs up. You should have it. If you do not have it, I want you to DM me and I will give your email to the leadership and they will send you a document. Again, if you do not have the document, if you do not have the work, I want you to DM me your email address or your parents' email address, and I will make sure that you guys have the work. So let's continue. Okay, so we're going to say the word democracy comes from the Greek demos, meaning people, and krates, meaning power. So what should be underlined starting from the word the to the word power? What should be underlined? What should be underlined and or circled? What should be underlined and or circled? What should be underlined and or circled? Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. We had a little rocky start, but we're doing good now. What should be underlined? Okay. Power. Anything else? So from the beginning of the sentence, the to power, what should be underlined? We had power. What else? What are some other words? Greek. Okay. All right. Greek demos. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? So All right. Anything else? I know you guys are typing it right now. Love the participation. Anything else? Anything else? There's one word that you guys did not underline, but it's about everyone. Please, if you have any questions, you can always DM me. This is class time right now. You can DM me. So let's stay focused. Stay focused. Again, all you guys are commenting is the work in the comment section. That's it. If you have anything, you can always DM me and I will respond at the appropriate time. So I like all of the underlined statements except for one. No one underlined what word is that right there? No one underlined that. So I want you guys to either underline or circle the word democracy. Greek, meaning power. Also meaning people and meaning power. I want you guys to underline those words for me. So you're going to underline democracy, Greek, people, power, karatos, and demos. I want you guys to underline those words for me. Good afternoon. Please DM me your first and last initial and the period that you're in. All right, but you didn't type it in the comment section. I know you said it because you're very intelligent. But make sure you guys type it in the comment section. So we're going to continue. In democracies, all citizens or members of the city-state share the power of ruling. Athenian democracy developed slowly as a series of statesmen or political leaders made reforms or changes over time that allow citizens greater participation in the government. So that's a pretty big text that we read. So let's go from there. What should be underlined from the word in democracies, all citizens or members of the city-states? Which should be either underlined or circled? Underlined or circled? Which should either be underlined or circled? Just type it in. Which should be either underlined or circled? Type it in. It's okay. Which should be either underlined and or circled? Ruling. Okay. What else? There was a lot. All right. Good job. Okay. Anything else? There was a lot. Just type them in. Good job. Anything else? Love the participation, guys. Any key word that you guys think is important, type it in. Okay. All right. Anything else? There are quite a few. Good. All right. There are some more. Good job. Make sure you guys watch your spelling. Good job. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Let me see some more words. Come on. Good. Love how you guys are using your vocabulary terms. Good. So we'll go. So as you guys continue to indicate in the comment section, in democracy should be underlined citizens, members, city-states, share, power, ruling. Good. Athenian democracy developed series, statement, political leaders, reforms, changes, over time, allowed citizens participation in government. Now that was a lot. Take a few moments and go over it. So we'll bring it back. So were there any questions about what we just talked about? I know there was a lot of information, so I want you guys to have a chance, to go over and just underline or circle all of the important words and or terms that we went over. So when you're ready, give me a thumbs up. When you're ready, give me a thumbs up, and we'll go back. Again, I will go back to the text so we can all be on the same page. We can all know what exactly we're underlining. Democracy, citizens, members, city-states, power of ruling, democracy, develop, series, statements, political leaders, reforms, changes, citizens, greater participation in government. Good job. So we're going to continue. It says, these reforms gave individuals some fundamental rights. So, who knows what the words fundamental means? Fundamental. I know there are quite a few athletes in here. So think about the words in terms of sports, fundamentals. So who can type in the comment section, what does the word fundamental mean? Take a second and just tell me what you guys think the word fundamental is. Type it in the comment section, please. Learning, exactly. So you learn. Good job. It is. So you're basically learning. You are learning basic information. Nothing too challenging, but just information that you should know for that particular concept and or that particular sports. Because I know some of you guys are athletes. So great job. Good afternoon. Please keep up the good work. Very proud of you guys. So we are right here. So what should be underlined from these reforms gave individuals some fundamental rights? What should be underlined? What should be underlines? What should be either underlined and or circled? Because we are annotating. What should be either underlined and or circled? Remember, we're starting at the word these to rights. What should be underlined? These reforms gave individuals some fundamental rights. Individuals? All right, what else? What else? Good afternoon. Please DM me your first and last initials and the period that you're in. We have about 15 minutes remaining in class. We have to answer a few more questions, and then you guys are done. All right. Fundamental rights. Individuals. Good job. There's one. And reforms. Good job. Good job. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Great job. Great job. So, again, we're either circling or underlining reforms, individuals, fundamental rights. Good job. So let's continue. They protected the freedom against being enslaved because of that. So we want to bring it back for a second. So what this text is talking about is that because they were able to develop their own government, because they were able to become a democracy, which means that the citizens were able to vote in who they felt were the best officials, they were able to have certain rights and certain privileges that they didn't have before. So we're going to continue. Let's stay focused. It says, these reforms or these different changes in how their laws or how their society was gave individuals some basic rights. They protected the freedom against being enslaved because of that. They allow anyone to seek changes on behalf of a wrong person, or they provided people with the right to appeal against the decision of officials. In addition, these reforms also broke down the aristocratic monopoly of office holding. So that's a lot of information we went over. So let's bring it back one more time. So this text is basically saying three things. Because the people were allowed to vote who they felt was a better politician, it made for them to have a voice. So by having a voice, why do you think that was important for citizens to have a voice when it came to government? Guys, stay focused. Why do you think it was important for people to have a voice when it comes to their government? Someone type that in for me, please. We're going to stop annotating and just focus on the text. Why do you think it was important for people to have a voice in their government? I want someone to type in the comment section. Why do you think it was important for people to have a voice or to have a person that they felt would represent them well in government? I know you guys are writing some really good answers. So when you complete it, just put it in the comment section. So they can listen to their opinion and what they have to say. Good, great foundation. Anybody else? Anybody else? Great start. 0987. Great start. Who else has something that they feel that they can type in? And again, it's not a right or wrong answer. Just want to know your opinion. Why is it important for people to elect government officials or just officials that they feel will speak for them? Why is that important? Why is that important? Another 30. I'll take another minute. I know you guys are typing some really good answers. It is 1:35. We have like 10 minutes remaining. We're doing good, so they can listen to what they. I'm sorry, so they can listen to what they want and have to say. Okay. So in this text, there are three things. There are certain things that I just read that pertain to once they were able to vote in their government officials. They were able to do three. They were able to do certain things. So I want you guys to go back to your text. Go back to this text right here. We're going to go look at some of these. So the first question says, list three examples of rights it says list at least three examples of rights that had a result of the democratic form of government. So, what this question is asking, what three examples what three examples that the people of Greece were able to have because they voted their government officials in? What three examples were the people of Athens, Greece, able to achieve because of who they voted in for their democratic form of government? Now, one of them, good afternoon. Please make sure you DM me your first and last initial and the period that you're in. So, who would like to answer that? And I'll go with the first part. So the first answer says, protection against being enslaved due to debt. That was the first one. Protection against being enslaved and due to debt. What do you guys think was the second one? What 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 was the second one? And they all kind of go in order. So I want you guys to take a minute or two and find the second reason or the second example of rights that were resulted from a democratic form of government. We're still in that same text that we did. That's the first answer. That is the first answer. Take your time. We have a few more minutes. We actually did really good with time today. So we can kind of stay on this one for a second. There was a part about owning something, I believe. Maybe that can be a hint. It was something about owning. Owning money. A debt is when someone owns money. Number two, the second answer. Anyone could seek damages on a wrong person. Exactly. And what is the third one? What is the third one? Good job. What is the third one? What is the third one? There's one more. One more. What is the third example? The third example. And if you notice, they're right in order behind each other. Good job. The third one is they even provided people with the right to appeal against the decision of government officials. So, who understands what that last example is? They even provided people with the right to appeal against the decision of government officials. If you don't have any idea what that is, give me a thumbs down so I can explain it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. It's real simple, I promise you. If you're not sure about it, give me either a thumbs up if you're sure about it. Give me a thumbs down if you're not sure so we can go over it. There is no right or wrong answer, guys. Okay. Fair. Okay. All right. All right. So basically, what that is saying is, if you go to court with the government, I'm sorry, if you have a trial with a government official and you lose, you could actually go and ask the judge or the jurors to change their decision. So that is called a right to appeal. So you are able to go and seek a different verdict or a different decision from the verdict of the court and or the judge. So think about if you got into a dispute with a government officials during that time and you didn't like the decision, you can definitely do that. That is illegal. They do that right now, sir. They do that right now in every court system throughout the world. You do have a right to appeal. No, you may not always win the appeal, but you do have that right. So the last question, one more question. In your opinion, what is the definition of a citizen? In your opinion, what is the definition of a citizen? In your opinion, what is the definition of a citizen? In your opinion, what is the definition of a citizen? What is a citizen? What do you guys think a citizen is? What do you guys think a citizen is? What is a citizen? Again, there is no right or wrong answer. Just tell me, guys. Just tell me, what do you guys think? What is a citizen? A person that is protected by the government. Okay, that is correct. That is one example of it. Anybody else? It is a person, all right. But what about that person? Because there are many people in the world. What is some more information you can add to that? We know it's a person, but we need more information. A person that follows all the rules and does not break them. Okay. A person who lives in an area. Okay. A member of a nation. All right. A city or state. So what you guys did, you guys basically added every layer of what a citizen is. So a citizen is a person. A citizen is a person that does or doesn't break laws. A citizen is a person from a different area. So the definition you guys should know is a person that lives in a certain area, but they're able to also speak freely, vote, or even serve in public office. So again, a citizen is a person that lives in a certain area. They're able to speak freely, but they're also able to serve in a public office. Now, that is a lot of information. So, do you guys believe... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to that. So now with that information, we're all citizens, and we're all able to speak freely. We're all able to vote for government officials, and a person that is good and obey laws. All right, but remember, you can also vote for a government official, and you can serve in a political office. Question to ask you, just something that just popped on right before we go. Are people that have gone to jail previously, can they vote? Yes or no? Can people that have gone to jail previously, no matter what it is, are they able to vote? I'm sorry, are they citizens? Yes or no? What do you guys think? No. So if they're not able to vote, are they considered a citizen? So a lot of you guys said people that have gone to jail are not able to vote. Are they considered a citizen? No, but they should be. Yes. Okay. Think about that. Even though you have gone to jail, whether it's something big or small, you were still technically not considered a citizen because of who you vote in, government officials. What did you guys think about that? So for your exit ticket, I want you guys to type in the comment section, what is one thing that you learned today that you didn't know or that was kind of, interesting to you? What's one thing that you learned today that you either didn't know or that was interesting? Please type that in the comment section, please. Type that in the comment section. Please type that in the comment section. What's one thing that you either learned today or something that you thought was kind of interesting? Maybe you knew it already. You got some more information. Please type it in the comment section. People do illegal things to get away. Okay, that you are a citizen no matter what. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? What are some things that you guys what's one thing that you either learned today that you didn't know or something that you knew you found interesting? No, it has to be your own thought. It has to be your own thought. Your own thought. I learned that a citizen is a person who lives in a certain place and a person who follows laws. Okay, what did you learn? Citizens are very important to nations. All right. Okay. So, your homework, you can be a citizen even if you go to jail. Not necessarily. You can be a citizen. Not necessarily. Even though you may go to jail for anything, you can't vote. And remember, citizens are people that can vote. Don't forget that. You can vote and you can hold an office. So if you go to jail, you may not be able to vote, and also you can't hold a public office. Not all people are respected. Not all people are equal. Okay, great job. So your homework for tonight is as follows. You're doing page 8 through 9. 8 through 9. You are going to answer questions with detailed information. You are going to also DM me your homework by Wednesday at 3 p.m. Any questions? If not, you guys can log on. If you have questions, you can either type them in the comment section or you can DM me. Guys, have a great day. Remember, this is the fourth advisory. Maintain your work. Maintain your work for all of your classes. If you don't have any questions, you guys can have a great day. If you do, you can type it. This is the information from the new packets. Have a great day, guys. Remember, if you have any questions, you can DM me your questions and or comments. This is the packet from the new. This is the new packet that we have. If you have any questions, you can DM me. Yes, you are a citizen. You are not considered a citizen until you were born, but I can double check that. I'm pretty sure, but let me double check that. Oh, boy. Let's go. Any more questions? Any more questions?